So today I'll be sharing with you one of the most memorable trips in my biking life so far. So folks, what you are seeing now is a clip from December 2016. Yes, this is almost a 5-year-old trip. I have done a lot of trips with my Ninja300 over my 7 years ownership with the Ninja. A lot of unforgettable trips and memorable ones. So if you ask me which is the most satisfying trip, I would say this one which you are going to see right now. So this trip is a part of a 1-week tour which I did in 2016. I covered almost 2100 kilometers in exactly 6 days, and this is day 3 of that tour. So day 1, I travelled from Tirunelveli district in Tamil Nadu to Kasaragod district in Kerala. It was a 680 kilometers trip and it almost took me 16 hours. It was a very tiring one, but I enjoyed a lot. And then again day 2 and 3 I stayed there, and on day 4 I started from Kasaragod to Ooty. That was a 400 kilometer trip, and then again on day 4 I started from Ooty to Puducherry. Everything went on as per plan. I was climbing down from Ooty, and once I reached Coonnor, everything changed. There was a landslide and the road was blocked, and I was diverted. So I was diverted at Coonnor, and I had to take the kodanad route and come back to Metupalayam. So this was that route, and finally it became one of the most memorable trips in my driving life so far. There are quite a few reasons why this trip became so memorable. The road was very narrow, and both the sides of the road were covered by very tall trees, and the scenery was really exciting. It was a downhill road, and it had a lot of hairpin bends. The road was also wet, which really tested my motorcycling skills. So this is where I took the diversion and entered the kodanad route. From this is where the road started testing my skills. It's a hairpin bend on a downhill. The road is wet, and one wrong move, you and your motorcycle will be on the ground. The hairpin bends started coming one after the another. I was carrying a saddlebag which weighed around 11 kilograms. So my motorcycle was feeling very heavy, and it started to accelerate on the downhill without the throttle. One good thing is there was almost nil traffic. I was also driving very cautiously, since this is the first time I am driving in such conditions. Here we can clearly see the motorcycle accelerating on the downhill even without the throttle. I couldn't go any faster since I was not as experienced as I am today. Also, apart from the risk involved, we will lose all the sceneries if we go too fast on these roads. Also, if you look around, you see the reason why I tour a lot with my motorcycle. You can enjoy these things to the fullest only if you tour it on 2 wheels. I have toured on my car also, But what I feel is 2 wheels with open air is better than 4 wheels inside a cage. Of course, it is my opinion, and there are people who feel that touring on car is better than that of a motorcycle. This ride lasted for around 45 minutes, and the upper parts of the mountain were filled with tea estates, and I have to cross through some small villages here and there. One thing I was really scared of here is the wet roads. As you can see, the roads are wet, either due to the rain in the previous day or due to the fog formed during the morning. I was running on Michelin Pilot street radials. Those tires have very good grip, but still, it's a risk on these roads. So I drove well below my limits. And this is the stretch of the trip which I loved the most. Tall trees covering almost all of the road, and a slight fog. And there you can find a small temple on the side of the road. It felt as if I am traveling through the middle of a virgin forest. Here the trees completely cover the road and prevent sunlight from directly falling on the road. Also, you could see a slight fog. I was using a Garmin Web Action Cam, which I mounted on my tank using a suction cup mount. So the camera was in a constant position and we could get a cockpit view. And I think this is a stretch where I could get a decent speed. And a hairpin bend out of nowhere. I didn't expect this hairpin bend, but I could sufficiently slow down when I saw it. I think I am running through a village right now. I could see a few homes here and there. There is a golden rule while driving on the road. Expect the unexpected. That is what happened here right now. I was not expecting that car from there, but it happened. So once I have crossed that village, I have to encounter a few more hairpin bends on the way. Still I was running through the tea plantations. It really looked very nice. The green tea plants and the tall trees standing in between them. I really like to ride in such environment. It does feel so good for someone like me who hails from a place where the temperature is always above 40 degrees Celsius. Two hairpin bends are there, and it is a steep slope, and I can feel my front wheels almost about to lock due to the brakes. My 300 doesn't has the anti-lock braking system to help me in such situations. And that's lack of concentration on my part. I lost my concentration just for a second and wavered to the right hand side of the road. Luckily, nothing happened. So far, it has been a downhill journey, and right now from here, it is an uphill journey. I am starting to climb up the mountain again. This is very common on narrow roads. And finally, one of the most beautiful journeys in my biking life comes to an end. I finally completed this leg of the journey and I am about to enter the state highway. So that's it for today, guys. Thanks for watching. Since it is 2016, I'm not used to this vlogging and other things, so I couldn't do a proper vlog here, but at least I'm happy that I'm able to share this experience with you all. See you all in another exciting video, guys. Till then, it is bye-bye from Dashcam Dasher.